What up, guys? JP back at you once again, bringing you guys another episode of my entire DVD and Blu-ray collection. This is episode 30, and this is a video series in which I show you guys every DVD and Blu-ray that's in my collection and talk about each one a little bit. So continuing along here, let's jump into it. We have The Exorcism of Emily Rose. I watched this way back in the day. I actually own another copy of this, which is the rated edition, so I had to buy the unrated edition. It was really bugging me. $3 at Big Lots. Have it in my collection. Haven't watched it yet, but I actually prefer this cover, I think. After that, we have another Big Lots one that I grabbed, and that is Fatal Attraction. This was a film that I was unsure if it was horror, but I remembered seeing it in the Bravo's like 100 Scariest Movie Moments, so I decided to, whatever, I'll put it in my collection. It's probably more of a thriller, but whatever. We have Something to Scream About and Shock Cinema. These two I haven't watched yet, but these are two documentaries, on one looking like Scream Queens and the other one on like sort of low budget filmmaking. You got people like Jeff Burr and Charles Band and stuff talking about things. This was a documentary that I never really seen anybody have, so I decided to put it in my collection because I reviewed documentaries on the podcast sometimes, so I figured why not grab these two. Frontiers I have here. This is one that I still have not watched. It is one of the 8 films to die for. It also is considered one of the Fab Five French films from the early to late 2000s, in which sort of French new wave extreme films kind of took over a little bit. So that's one that I will watch one day. Then we have sort of a little beat up copy of Pig Hunt here. I grabbed this from an FYE or something a while ago. The case is it's kind of has like a rough feel to it, like maybe it got really dusty at one point, but you know, no big deal there. Fragile. These Fangoria ones, the Fright Fest films, I still haven't watched these, but they are in the collection. I sort of like collecting different labels and stuff. I'm still really want to start working on my Dimension Extremes because those films are ones that seem to be like slowly going out of print now, so I'm a little worried about that. But these Fright Fest ones were really cheap. I grabbed them for just $1 or $2 a piece. Then we have The Haunting, which just, you know, whatever. This is one that I don't want to watch anytime soon. Grimm Love here. This one looks a little bit cooler than Haunting. And we have Martin. This is a film that I grabbed super cheap online. I was able to find a copy for around $5 or so. I was really excited about that. I've never seen Martin, but I am looking very forward to eventually checking it out. God damn, this film needs a Blu-ray release. Lionsgate, I'm looking at you. Then we have Dead Man's Shoes here. I don't actually know what this is, but I got this in a trade. It is a UK edition, Optimum Home Entertainment. But you know, what the hell, you know, got it in a trade for kind of free almost, so I'm not really complaining about that. I'll check it out. This was also gotten in a trade, which I'm gonna be honest, I've never seen this film. It's not really horror, but it is, I guess, sci-fi, and a lot of people really talk highly of it, and that is Blade Runner. I didn't know it had Rutger Hauer in it, but yeah. Sort of got a bit of the hiccups going on, guys. Blade Runner, I don't know when I'll ever get a chance to watch that, but I probably should. Then we have a sort of UK edition put out by SYND, I guess, Synergy, and that is Basket Case 3, The Progeny. I have the first 2 basket cases, one on Blu-ray and the other one the Synapse DVD. And I got this in a trade, but I figured, you know, I'm not going to pick up the Synapse one if I already have this one. So for now, I'll just keep this one. And this is this is a UK edition. It does say it is a sort of a collector's edition here, but it doesn't really have any special features besides trailers, which is like, really? You're going to call it a special edition? It's ridiculous. After that, we have one that I picked up from Derek here. He sent it to me. Had it in the collection for a while. Still haven't watched them. And that is Dead End Drive-In, which I really wanted to see. And the other one is Cut and Run, Uncut and Uncensored, which looks pretty cool as well. You know, honestly, I'll probably pop these in eventually. This is from Anchor Bay. These are films that I really wanted to check out for a while. And thanks to Derek, I now have them in my collection. After that, we have, which I totally forgot I even owned. I honestly would have, if I would have seen this in a store, I would have picked it up again because I didn't know I had it. That is Dead Snow, Red vs. Dead. I got it for $3 at Big Lots, and it's probably been in the collection for good 5-6 months, and I totally forgot I owned it. So it's always cool when that happens, but it's not cool if you pick up another film that you already own. So gotta be aware of that. Currently, guys, right now what I'm doing is actually going through these. As I'm going through these titles, I'm adding them to an app, which keeps track of all the movies that I own, so that one day whenever I'm at a store and I have that app filled up, I can just double check and see if I own something if I'm unsure. Then we have Armstrings here. This is a film that I actually heard a lot of good things about. It seems like it's one of those sort of single characters, contained horror films, if you will. Really, really want to check this one out eventually. It's from the Macabre label, which is another label that I would really like to collect. After that, we have, I believe this is my second copy, but I'm not sure, of Glass Trap. This is one of those cases where I picked up a film that I already owned, had no idea I already owned it. Ridiculous. I hate it when it happens. That's why I'm working on adding all these things to the app. The app, by the way, guys, is I have it for the Android. It is called Home Library, and essentially you just scan the barcode. Sometimes they don't have the title, but I would say most of the time they do. Sometimes you scan the barcode and it'll give you a different film that has the same title, so you have to delete it and then go and search it more in depth. But for the most part, if you can't find it, you can always create the title and add it to your collection and stuff. So it's actually really cool. Just takes forever to scan all these DVDs into it. After that, we have Body Snatchers, The Invasion Continues. I didn't know. I own this in a 4-pack. I didn't know I owned the standalone edition as well. Then we have Piranha here. I wanted this on Blu-ray for the longest time, and somehow I ended up with a copy on DVD. It was actually sent to me by mistake. I ordered the TV remake of Piranha, and they sent me this thing. So that was annoying. Hitch Hike, which also came to me via Derek. Thanks, Derek, for that. This is a film that I've been wanting to see for a while, simply because it has David Hess in it, and David Hess is the goddamn man. Plays like the sleaziest, awesomest characters ever. This is a Blue Underground DVD. Happy to own that. Derek also sent me this, I believe, and that is Drive-In Madness. Or actually, did Mood send me this? I think Mood sent me this one. I can't remember. But I think it was Moods. This is one that I really want to see because it's a documentary, and yeah, I got to get to some of these films in my collection, guys. I'm slacking. Oh yeah, Moods did send me that. I forgot about this too. I can't believe I own this. This should be displayed. This shouldn't be on the, random section of my DVD collection. It is Pieces of Talent, and it's signed by 3 of the actors, and fucking Moods hooked me up with this. I forgot how awesome that is. This is the 2-disc white edition here. Awesome stuff there, guys. Really happy to have this in the collection. And finally, for this part, guys, we have Rec 2. Yeah, Rec 2. I still have not watched the Rec films, but that is something we need to do on the podcast. We need to do all the Rec films. We should do that one day. So, with that said, guys, I'll see you guys in part number 31. Peace.